Hello, welcome back. Now, think that getting the perfect skin is all about what you put on the outside of your body, then think again, please. We've got skin specialist and Dr. Nigma Talib with us today, and Nigma believes that what we put inside our bodies is just as important, could also hold the secret to younger-looking skin. I like the sound of that, anti-aging.
So basically, what you put in, if you put a lot of old rubbish in your, into your body there, your face ends up like mine, basically. Yeah. OK. Well, we've got Ashton here. Ashton's 25 years of age. And run through the diagnosis there.
OK, so Ashton has swollen eyelids, she's got darkness around the eyes, and she's got spread spots throughout the face. So those are her symptoms of dairy face.
So just quickly, so you have dairy face, sugar face, gluten face and...
Wine face.
And wine face. OK, so we're
four faces of ageing.
4 faces. And Ashton has got 2 faces then, has she?
She
You're so
does.
two-faced. So explain how you know that.
Well, sugar face rarely is alone. There's sugar in everything. So Ashton has sugar face as well. And so what we can see is we can see the widespread spots again, sort of pustular acne and the thinning under the eyes. And that quite often is a sign that you have sugar face.
Gosh, and would you agree with that diagnosis?
Yeah.
You could see that? What can Ashton do about this?
So what Ashton can do is she can replace dairy items. Like if she's using milk in her cereal, she can try to use nut milks and more milks like hemp. Those are more nutritious.
Do you eat a lot of dairy and milk and cheese?
I have cereal every day.
Oh, OK, so milk every day.
Yeah.
So she cuts it out, and she, you know, in my book, there's a 28-day program that really gives you more information about
this
what
is the book, Reverse the Signs of Aging. That always, titles like that always catch my eye.
Love that. Right. That'd be good.
So that's for dairy. So what about sugar? Obviously, take less sugar in.
Yeah, so what she might want to do is increase her amount of protein intake so she curbs her cravings for sugar. And there's other things that she can do. She can do a face mask. You know, we have 2 different face masks here, one for dairy face and one for sugar face. And they're good at exfoliating the skin.
Lovely. Now you know what to do. That's your homework, OK?
OK, so this is Chloe.
Hiya, Chloe.
Chloe is 21. Before you did this, if I'd have said to you, do you think you'll have sugar face, gluten face, dairy face, which one do you think you'd have been?
I said the gluten one.
You just said
straight
gluten.
away,
And what is she?
So she's gluten face.
She's gluten, well done.
She is. And so what we see in gluten face is we see, again, spots. And with gluten, we see puffiness on the cheeks. And we see spots on the chin and the forehead. That's very typical of gluten face.
What is gluten?
So gluten is a type of protein found in barley, rye, wheat and spelt and kamut. So they're found in our daily breads that we eat every day. And, you know, in terms of puddings and things like that, you can find gluten in that.
So do you have to cut
cakes.
gluten out completely from your diet? Completely?
Yes.
To get rid of your gluten symptoms?
Absolutely. And you can actually notice, you know, you feeling a lot better, less puffy, even after 2 weeks.
And what about your diet, Chloe? What, do you have a lot of bread and...
Bread and pasta.
Yeah. And had you ever thought any of your skin problems might be because of gluten?
Never. Not until I
Does it make
saw
sense?
this. Yeah.
Now? Yeah. So what does she do? Can you replace bread?
Well, the thing is that people quite often say, you know, I want to cut out carbohydrates. You don't have to cut out carbohydrates. There are really good forms of carbohydrates like sweet potatoes, brown rice, and wild rice are really good additions to, you know, changing your bread for some healthier grain options.
Now, what changes are you really going to see?
Well, you're going to see less puffiness. You're going to see the spot reduction. You know, quite often people say it's like I've deflamed, you know, and my face looks a lot more tighter, a lot younger. The spots are gone. Pigmentation even changes. It's quite a miracle.
These are long-term, obviously, changing what you eat. What about a quick fix? You talked about a face mask there. So
yes.
what could Chloe put on her face for an instant kind of help?
I call it icing beauty. So you mix cucumber, aloe vera, some water, some turmeric, which is a really strong antioxidant, and you blend it all together and you put it in ice cube trays. And then the next day you just put the ice cube in the flannel and you ice your entire face. And it is amazing.
OK, let's finish, right?
I'll leave you with that
Good to know. This is Taryn. Taryn's 43 years of age. Good. OK. Just put it into... I'm just going to say you don't look it. Right, OK. You're going to look even better when you follow the doctor's advice here.
I might be with you on this one, Taryn, because Taryn is what?
Wine face.
Wine face. We're wine face.
So with wine face, grapes have a lot of sugar in them. They're fermented sugar, and so we can see sort of glycation on the skin, which means your skin, your collagen is supposed to be tight normally. And with too much wine consumption, you can see the deep nasolabial folds. You can see the pronounced lines under the eyes, and also sort of the skin can tend to sag.
And here's the treatment that Taryn got earlier on. Right, let's have a look at this. What's happening?
So what I'm doing is I'm putting on I'm cleansing the skin with a salicylic acid face wash, and then I'm now applying the Charlotte Tilbury face mask, which is really rich in bio-nymph peptides, and they are amazing. I know it doesn't look very good there, but it's amazing at, normally clay masks are really, heavy, but this is a nice one. I'm now putting on some hyaluronic acid on the skin, which is my own personal hyaluronic acid. And I'm also now applying the SPF by HelioCare, which is rich in antioxidants. And again, you can use any kind of SPF on a budget.
Now, if Taryn's anything like me, the thought of giving up our wine on a Friday night, I'm like, oh, really? Do I have to?
Well,
what
look,
could
if
we
you just
swap
gave it up
to?
on a Tuesday and a Wednesday and a Thursday night, that would be...
That's
So
true.
Friday you can still do.
What could we swap it to?
So I recommend, start just eliminating to get the gut going, and then you can at least have 4 days, no wine days, and then, you can take holidays in between.
Now, I'm not a drinker, so why does my face look so...
Such a mess.
Right, such a mess,
The sugar, it's not a mess though, but we just need to cut down the sugar a bit.
Sugar. OK, sugar out of my life. Far too sweet. Doctor, how lovely to talk to you. It is absolutely fascinating, and it is Reverse the Signs of Aging by Dr. Nigma Talib.
Thank you
very much
indeed.
indeed.
To our brave
Fascinating.
models there with none of their makeup on today. Well done, ladies.
OK, we'll take a break. Still to come after playing Corey Sophie Webster for the past 12 years. We're going to be talking to Brooke Vincent, who's in the studio, about life on the soap. See you right after this.